Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about maintenance of a car, how to keep the car in good conditions.
Which car is the best, in your
I
opinion?
think Toyotas are good cars and Hondas
Hondas?
and Toyotas, but I think Toyotas are stronger than the Hondas.
Okay.
And then the Hondas are like they're more popular and people want to steal those cars even quicker.
Why is that? Because it's like it
everybody
has like
wants
the
it.
engine.
No, because everybody wants that car. When there's high demand for it, that's when people steal it.
Got it. All right.
So I like cars that nobody wants.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Because if they want it, I don't want it.
So you said that the Toyota like lasts longer time
It's
than.
stronger for the city driving.
Okay.
It's a stronger car.
All right.
Being aware of speed cameras. Control your speed. Do not go fast because you will get a ticket with points. But you won't get points with a camera ticket. It has to be a cop stopping you. Then you have points plus a ticket. But still, nobody wants tickets. So maintain your speeds properly. Follow the rules, and you'll be all right. For maintenance, you want to check your oils. Always check the motor oil. Check the transmission oil. Maintain them. Make sure that they're not burnt. The oil should not look burnt. So if they burn, you have to get that replaced, because then the car drives very sluggish when the oils are not maintained properly. So for the maintenance, you can listen to your car and more or less know when something is wrong. So if you hear like a funny noise, you watch out for the noises, and you can always have a mechanic that's a friend of yours, and you must get a mechanic that you can trust, because there's a lot of mechanics out there that will just try to take your money and try to continue to tell you have to keep coming back, and they leave you with no income. They take all your money. Switch over, signal, look back.
Okay. Go straight.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to change back to the right lane.
Okay.
Straight ahead. Look at your traffic. Also, you should always check your tires and make sure that the wheels,
straight.
Yeah, the threads are not wasted, because then you will not be able to stop your car in time. You will skid. Stay on this side. Slow down. So, also check for your lights. Check your lights so that they're not blowing out. The fuse didn't blow, because then you're driving with no lights, and what happens is
Straight.
yeah, straight ahead. Stay in your lane.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Signal off. So if you're not paying attention, you can get a ticket just because your light is blowing out and you didn't even know because you didn't check. Always check your lights. Check everything.
How can I check if my light is?
You turn on the car and then go outside and check them.
Okay.
Slow down. Make a right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not close?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Bring it back.
But I'm in contact with.
Watch your back.
Okay, somebody's coming.
Let them go. Because they're always in a rush to go nowhere. It's a
So
big
funny.
rush to go where? There goes my car.
Oh, se mira igualito.
A lot of people like this color.
So I remember the bumps go slowly. I cannot turn because
Turn
it's...
this way a little bit.
Okay.
And then back this way.
Okay.
So you don't feel the impact. And then watch
Like-
the UPS truck, they don't hit you.
Oh God.
Because they'll just jump out and say, oh my God, I didn't see you.
So what else about like the maintenance of the
If
car?
you see that the wheel is not moving correctly and it's stiff to turn, you might want to get the power steering checked.
Okay.
If you see that the car is not, if the car is like slipping when you change gears, something could be wrong with the transmission, so you should get that checked. And this is a hallway. Move fast.
Okay.
Don't stay long here.
Well, the truck is behind me. Yes.
Yeah, he's still coming.
Oh, over here.
The truck is coming. on top of the bumper.
Oh, ya entiendo. Okay.
And then you angle it a little bit, and then you go angle that way.
Okay.
So you don't feel the impact.
Yeah, the scraping.
Exactly.
Okay.
But these cars are low, so you could scratch up the whole front of the car. Also, you should check the battery, see if there's any acidic residue on top. If you see acidic residue, then you should check that battery. It might not be any good. It could be leaking, so you don't want any acid leaking out of the battery. You should replace it as soon as possible. If you see the terminals need to be replaced, you must replace them. So all these things play a toll on keeping the car in good conditions. You should always check under the car to see if there's a lot of rust. You might want to treat the rust because that will eat up your car.
How will you check the underneath?
Go underneath the car and check it, or you can have a mechanic bring it up on the jack, and you look underneath, see if you see a lot of rust. Because when the snow comes and the salt, and you splash all that underneath the car, that eats up the car.
Oh my gosh.
That eats up the metal, so you want to get that cleaned up. But a lot of times you don't have time to do all that cleaning up, so you have to check it so you can get it treated.
How long does you have to change your oil?
Like every 6 months, or depending on how much you drive, straight across. Depending on how much you drive.
Okay.
Usually every 6 months, but people might drive more than what you do in 6 months, so you would have to do it earlier.
What about the transmission?
If it slips, then you should get it checked. If it's good, if it's driving good, so you're okay with it. But if your car is starting to do slippage, watch this guy. He's not looking.
Oh my God, he was scary.
Yeah, he did.
Me va a chocar.
He's angry. He's working Sunday this month.
No.
He's doing double times. What's his problem? They get paid twice.
Okay, me imagine. 1, 2, 3.
And go. Watch this guy right here. I mean, go ahead. Keep going. Just watch him.
Okay.
Because you don't know if he's going to turn. He might just be going straight across.
El pasito por aquí, for sure. They're gonna put a target there.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
And they're moving fast because they want to make money for the holidays. Stop right here. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to turn. Let him go. Then you go. Stay to the right. Not too much gas. You always check the washer fluid to make sure the tanks are full. Make sure your power steering fluid is full. Always replace or put more if it needs. You can put the antifreeze for the radiator, which will keep your car from overheating.
Okay.
Keep looking, keep looking.
No, here. También.
Watch your back. Turn that wheel. Go up in the front there somewhere.
Allí.
Yeah. Bring it back. Okay, métase aquí. All the way in. Now this place gonna have probably jam-packed with lines in there.
Ay, pues tú conoces, boy.
Yeah, oh my God, it's
Tú
crazy.
conoces Burlington. They be like, oh my God. Especially this place. Dios mío.
I said, wow.
I think this is the word for the line. Oh my God.
I put everything back and I leave. I can't wait no 3 hours on the line.
Oh no.
So also you could check window washer fluids. You can check antifreeze for the motor. You don't want it to be overheating. And then you have to do what else? That's basically the maintenance. Not much left.
Really?
Then just keep the car clean. The cleaner the better.
Okay.
So the tires should have a good threading. If you see that the tires, you're not sure if they're good or not, you take a penny and you put it inside the threads, and if the penny is half out and half in, then your threads are still good on the tire. If you can see most of the penny, then it's time to change your tires.
What's the threads? What is that?
You know, the teeth, all those markings on the tires.
Okay.
So you need to see that. If it looks wasted, then you need a new tire, because then you won't have any grip when you're trying to stop.
Okay,
So you need that.
Does that apply also like when it's like a different weather, like let's say it's snowing and it's very slippery. The
Yes,
road,
you need to have grip. And when it's too bald, you don't have any grip.
So what kind of tires do you use?
They have snow tires.
Okay.
And then they have all-weather tires. The all-weather is the best way because it works for any condition.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But then, if you're not sure, it's better to get all-weather. All-weather, you leave them on for the whole year.
Okay.
Then you have to do seasonal ones, and you got to keep switching tires. It's a lot of work.
Okay.
But when it's really heavy snow outside, you may want to put some snow tires. Even though the all-weather ones work, but those will work better.
Okay.
The snow tires works more better because it's only for snow.
What about like for the motor for the car? Do you have to replace it certain years? If you do like I do like mileage and
If you
stuff.
put a lot of mileage, I mean, the car, the engine should last at least 300,000 miles. But and now if your car is stuck in a flood and the engine is oversaturated with water, that is not a good thing. You don't want to keep that engine no more. And what some people are doing is, when their car goes stuck in a flood, they try to sell it to another person and let them person have the problem.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah, they do that.
So
Like we had this flood recently with all that rain.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure cars got stuck in the flood, and now they're trying to sell it to somebody else.
Well, like the buyer, like the dealers, they will know if it's like water damage or something.
No, they don't tell you. I mean, you don't. The person who's selling it's not going to tell you that it was in the flood. He just wants to get rid of it.
But like for like the dealer, they don't check for
Then
that.
they don't sell cars like that. If you're getting a dealer, they're going to give you something good. But if you're buying it from a person,
No, because some dealers buy some cars.
yeah, but I
And
don't know. I don't
they
think
don't-
they'll. I don't know.
They don't check for that.
They may have to check because I don't know who's going to buy a car that has
Yeah.
flooding.
Yeah.
So usually when there's a flooded car, people just sell it themselves.
Oh, got it.
Just want to get rid of it, and they sell it for a cheap price. New car looks new, but it's a messed up
Messed
engine.
car,
So if you don't know,
So
do
if
your
you-
homework, you're not gonna know if you get caught out there.
yeah. Okay, so that's a weird car, like the shape of it.
They put that out there.
How you say? So the engine, you won't replace it if you have like, let's say if you're a taxi driver that you do a lot of
A
mileage,
lot of mileage.
you had to replace that because.
Either that or get another car.
Okay.
It might be cheaper to get another car.
And what was the thing that you told me not to put my hand on when I open it?
The radiator
That.
gets overheated. If you touch that, you could get burnt.
What's that for? What's
The motor
use?
keeps the motor cool.
Also,
It's a temperature control for the motor.
did you put some water on that?
Antifreeze. Antifreeze is a liquid that keeps that from getting hot or cold. Like if it's hot outside, it'll keep it cool. And if it's cold outside, it'll keep it hot depending on the weather.
Okay. Do you have to replace that like when?
If it damages.
Oh, it's not like a 6-month period or something.
No, well the liquid you have to replace. You have to look and make sure, and you look at it to see if it has anything that's missing, any oil or any fluid, you put more.
Okay.
Now, if it's really dirty, then you have to flush it out. The mechanic can do that for you. I mean, you could do it yourself, but it's just a lot of work. So if you want to do all that work and
That's
save
dangerous.
money,
Also, you can get burned like that.
I would let them do it
Okay.
because that stuff could burn you.
All right.
Well, if you want to keep your car from having damages, it's always good to keep your distance from another car, and you don't crash up your car because it costs money to fix. So the best way is keep your distance. See the front tires or the back tires of the car in front of you.
Okay.
Moving the vehicle, never change gears because you can damage up the transmission that is going to cost you money to fix. You will damage the teeth that changes the gears. So I always tell everyone, stop the car first when you're going to change gears. Never change gears while moving. You stop the car, then you switch. Stop the car, switch. Never switch while in motion. It's no good. Sometimes the battery don't want to charge, and it could be the alternator. So then you may have to get that checked. The alternator brings power to the battery. If it don't bring power to the battery, then it won't turn on. So it could be the alternator. There's always different things. Thank you so much for watching this channel. Have a great day.